what it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Greenwood Stock Trading wants to show you how to make money in the stock market. Be a successful investor and make money from anywhere in the world you choose to be. Travel more. Spend more time with friends and family. Or simply just enjoy the freedom to have fun. What are you waiting on? Join us today on your successful options trading journey.
All right, man. Charlo-Castano was improved by the WBO. I heard that was supposed to come out Wednesday. Took a little bit later. Let's talk about it. Check out the box news. Playlist thumbs the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, right? So, Charlo-Castano's rematch granted sanctioning approval by WBO May 14th on Showtime. It's non-pay-per-view. This comes the week after Canelo taking on Dimitri Bivol, which that still doesn't have a venue yet. So, just some FYI for you. But he said so. The delay in ruling from the WBO proved to be well worth the wait for Brian Castano. Boxing has confirmed that Castanos has been approved to proceed with the scheduled undisputed junior middleweight championship rematch with lineal WBA WC IBF champion Jermell Charlo. The division's top two fighters were forced to wait more than 2 weeks for the WBO to make a final ruling, with the Puerto Rican-based sanctioned belt body permitting Castanos to bypass his mandatory title defense in favor for a second fight with Jermell Charlo, which takes place May 14th on Showtime from a location to be determined. So there you go, location to be determined. They never have the facts. So people say, why don't we get the Staples? I mean, it could be at the Staples. I mean, I don't know if the Staples Center's got something going on. We know the Lakers won't be playing during that time, though. But you know what's so funny about this? I was telling people, you know, he's the lineal champion, but in a lot of people's eyes, he lost to Castanos. So I said, so that's crazy. That's kind of crazy. But, you know, lineal champion can be beat too. He says, quote, the WBO Championship Committee grants sanction approval to the undisputed junior middleweight championship contest between Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano. Luis Batista Salas, chairman of the WBO Championship Committee, informed all parties in 11-page official ruling, a copy of which was obtained by boxing.com. The fight must take place no later than Saturday, May 14, 2022. If the fight does not take place, regardless of circumstances attributed to Brian Castanos, the WBO Junior Middleweight Championship title will be declared vacant automatically, ipso facto, per the applicable WBO regulation of the World Championship contest stated herein. The powers of the WBO Executive Committee and the sanction approved the bout is terminated, ipso facto. The original scheduled rematch was due to take place March 19th, Crypto.com Arena. As of this writing, the venue is still unavailable for May 14th, pending a potential postseason availability for Los Angeles Lakers, Clippers and Laker, NHL, LA Kings, the building primary occupants. So yeah, the Clippers, they already ready. They making plans to get up out of there. But we know the Lakers won't be playing with their bums. Castano 17-02, draw and 12 KOs, was due to make a second defense of his WBO title versus Charlo 31-1-18, only to withdraw from after suffering a slight bicep tear in early February. The unbeaten Argentine was then forced to respond to a show cause letter issued by WBO upon request of mandatory challenger Tim Tszyu, 20-0 with 15 KOs, whose team sought to enforce the status. Confusion was raised by Tim Tszyu, who insisted that the initially agreed to allow the Charlo-Castano rematch to move forward with the understanding that it would take place February 26th and with the unbeaten Aussie to appear on the undercard, which was also alleged by Team Tszyu that the date was then changed to March 19th without formal announcement to confirm. Castanos was able to show proof of injury as well as dispute of all claims raised by Tim Tszyu team, though confirmation of the provided evidence led to WBO delaying his final decision by nearly a week. Tim Tszyu will now forward with his previous announced fight with Cleveland's Tim Tszyu, which will headline March 26th Showtime triple header at the Armory in Minneapolis. With the win, Zoo is guaranteed a shot at the WBO, whether versus the winner, Charlo-Castano, or the next highest rated challenger if the belt is vacated. That's what I heard. It's going to get vacated. Just a rumor. There's also a language ruling that covers Tim Zoo in the event Castano's left without an opponent on May 14th, or if the fight does not take place the day for any reason. Quote, if Jamel Charlo suffers an injury or unavailable to fight for whatever reason, WBO junior middleweight champion must fight the WBO mandatory challenger immediately in its next bout. Specified Batista Salas. Quote, the committee reserves the right to issue any further rulings deemed necessary, helpful, convenient to accomplish the purposes, policies, and intent of the WBA rules. The rematch will now take place 10 months after the terrific first fight last July 17th. Can we know on that? Said the WBO period to move sanction plans rematch. Okay. So, I mean, good for them. Good for Castanos for having proof. Even though you can alter proof, but good for them. Tim Zoo would be a terrific fight. This is a terrific fight. It's free, so it's hard to see the WBO taking that from us. It's for the free ball, so it's hard for them taking that from us, bro. And it's good that they put it on the line. It's good. So, but I heard also that hold on. It says some stuff man, you just wake up. I ain't read all this. So it says Castanos don't fight Charlo, he has to leave it vacant, and Charlo can fight the winner of Tim Zoo and Terrell Goucher. So Charlo might be getting that Canelo treatment where you get to fight for a vacant belt even if you got belts. So they said Castanos Charlo took the date from David Lemieux and David Benavidez. So now they're talking about them fighting May 21st. So yeah. So Lemieux and Benavidez fighting May 21st. That's a good month. That's a good month. Canelo on the 7th, if you care. Charlo-Castano on the 14th. And May 21st is the Lemieux and David Benavidez. So I'm looking forward to that fight. So both good fights, and then you don't know what Top Rank got up their sleeve. In the zone, you don't know what they got up their sleeve. So yeah, you getting a nice little month of April and May, but they owed it to us. You know what I'm saying? January, February, March, all pedestrian. You gotta remember Charlo-Castano was supposed to take place originally February 26th, but Triller took that date. That's what it was. I don't even think they even did the event. So Triller had took that date. So down there in Houston. So then that's why they scrambled to the Staples Center or whatever, the Crypto.com arena. So you at least get Tim Zoo in the month of March taking on taking on Terrell Goucher. So it good came out of this. Get another fight. So you go March 20. I think it was at March 26th, they said. Then you go right into Erickson Lubin, April 9th, taking on Fondor. Tony Harrison taking on Sergio Garcia, and also Jerron Ennis taking on Custio Clayton to be the right to Errol Spence mandatory. Then that following week, you hop into Errol Spence and Nugas. And that following week, that's the 16th to 23rd. That following week, you hop into Tyson Fury, Dillian White, which is right now, there's not another card scheduled for that day. So that'll be an early day card. Right now, it's not a night card on the 26th. Then the 30th from the MGM Grand Garden on regular ESPN is Shakur Stevenson taking on Oscar Valdez in unification, which might be the best fight of all. Especially in April, all of them really good fights. Then you go the following week is Canelo, Bivol. They don't have a home yet. Then May 14th you go Charlo-Castano. Then the 21st you go Benavidez, David Lemieux. So That's a nice little lineup, bro. Because March ain't shit shaking in March, you know. But international fights. But yeah, man, it's cool. So even if excuse me, even if something happened with Castanos this time, it seemed like Charlo gonna have to fight, had to go right into it seemed like Charlo had to go right into it seemed like he would have to go right into Tim Tszyu fight to get undisputed. So I heard if he win, he gonna vacate anyway. So be able to beat Castanos, but we'll see if that holds true. But let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button, the bell icon button. Hit our notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Check out the Box News playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button, the bell icon button. Hit our notifications, increase your chance notification. We go live and drop a video. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree link. You can find me wherever I'm on social media, from Spotify to Twitch. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.